Hello and welcome to the News Brief on News Brief TV. I am Omasheye Atsenuwa. The headlines. Federal High Court Abuja dismisses Abacha family lawsuit as the president of Dangote Group announces the pullout of the company from investment in Nigeria's steel sector. In entertainment, US singer and rapper Eve announced date for upcoming memoir. And in sports, Asisat Oshoala makes ESPN top 25 African athlete of the 21st century. And now let's get into the brief in details. A bill for a law to commute death sentences for pregnant women to life is second reading on the floor of the House of Representatives. The bill, which was sponsored by Babajimi Benson, is aimed at preserving the lives of innocent unborn babies of such convicted pregnant women. Benson said the bill seeks to amend Section 33 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria with an additional subsection which provides that if a pregnant woman is convicted of an offense punishable by death, the court shall sentence her to life imprisonment instead of death sentence. The bill has now been forwarded to the subcommittee, that is the Committee on Constitution Amendment, for further legislative action. The Federal High Court Abuja has dismissed a suit brought against the federal government by the family of former military head of state General Sani Abacha, challenging the revocation of his property located in Maitama district of Abuja. The suit was filed by Mohammed Sani Abacha, the eldest surviving son of the former leader, and his widow Mariam Abacha, on behalf of the executors of the estate of the late military general. The court dismissed the case filed since 2015 that was demanding the return of his father's mansions located at Osara Close in Maitama and 500 million naira in compensation. Had become statute barred at the time it was filed in 2015, and that those who initiated the case have no local standard, that is legal power to do so. Members of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) have elected Afam Osigwe as their new president following the 2024 elections held online. And an inspector of police in Abia State and 3 civilians have been killed in an attack on a patrol team along Mosque Street by Ungwa Road. An eyewitness said the attackers came in a Toyota Sienna bus and opened fire on the policemen on duty. 2 weeks ago, 2 policemen were also killed by gunmen at Opobo Junction or Bo Hill, Aba. Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has directed all banks and financial institutions to transfer all dormant accounts, unclaimed balances, and other financial assets to its dedicated account. According to the CBN circular, all dormant accounts and unclaimed balances with banks for at least 10 years will be kept in a dedicated account known as the Unclaimed Balances Trust Fund Pool Account. The statement added that funds from the dormant accounts and unclaimed balances may be invested in Nigerian treasury bills and other government securities. Aliko Dangote has challenged other investors in Nigeria to venture into the steel sector, as his company has decided to withdraw its interests. Dangote, who threw the challenge over the weekend while speaking to the media, debunked allegations that its newly completed 650,000 barrels per day refinery at Ibeju Lekki was asking for special privileges in the country's oil and gas sector.
Got in there, people now start saying, monopoly, monopoly, so, and this is really very disheartening when people keep talking about all this monopoly, monopoly. Monopoly, is this only when you stop people, you block them through legal means or whatever. No, and so we are not discouraged. We'll continue what we are doing. But, doing new business, like, which we announced this still, actually our own board has decided that no, we shouldn't do this still, because if we do it, will be called all sorts of names, monopoly, and then also imports will be encouraged. So we don't want to go into that. Let other Nigerians also go and do it, because we are not the only Nigerians here. There may be some Nigerians with even more cash than us. They should bring that money from Dubai, from other parts of the world, to come and invest in our own.
On to entertainment. Brazilian singer Ares Sasaki has died from electrocution on stage during a performance. Sasaki, 35, died almost instantly after making contact with a cable during a performance at Solar Hotel in Salinopolis, Brazil. However, some reports say the singer died as a result of hugging a wet fan in the crowd, while another source said he was playing his guitar when he was electrocuted. Rapper and actress Eve Jean Jeffers, popularly known as Eve, has announced a date for the release of a memoir, Who's That Girl? Eve shared the news on her social media handles holding a copy of the memoir, saying it would be on the shelves on September the 17th.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Eve here, and I have some big, exciting news. Actually, I think some of y'all already know that I have a book coming out. Who's That Girl? Is coming out in the fall, in September. Some of you actually have already asked where you can get a signed copy of the book, and you can go to evesignedbook.com to get one. Make sure you go now. Go get your book. Go get your copy. You won't be disappointed. Love y'all. Peace.
The book is named after a 2001 hit song, Who's That Girl?, x-raying her experiences as the first lady of the hip-hop group Rough Riders and into her coming out as Eva of Destruction. And on to sports. Super Falcons forward Asisat Oshoala and former Nigerian international Perpetua Watcher have been shortlisted in Africa's 25 best athletes of the 21st century. The list of Africa's 25 best athletes of the 21st century was compiled by ESPN. Also on the list are mixed martial art MMA stars Israel Adesanya, Kamaru Usman, and American football star Ossie Umenyora. Other Africans on the ESPN list are Samuel Eto'o, Yaya Toure, DJ Drogba, Mohamed Salah, and Sergio Mane. Meantime, Israeli athletes are welcome at the Paris Olympics, French Foreign Minister Stéphane Séjourné said on Monday. This comes after a member of the French parliament, but Séjourné, speaking in Brussels ahead of talks with Israeli Foreign Minister, said the comments by Thomas Potts was irresponsible and dangerous. And Max Verstappen has refused to apologize for his language over team radio during the Hungarian Grand Prix. The Red Bull driver became increasingly frustrated during Sunday's dominated race at the Hungaroring as it dropped back from third on the grid to finish fifth following a late collision with Lewis Hamilton. And that's the brief on Newsbrief TV. I am Omashaye Atsenuwa. Please follow us on all our social media handles showing on your screen, and do well to send us your stories from your areas. We're glad to receive them. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.